Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to talk about how to get your perfect foundation color. So let's get right into it. Okay, so real quick, you can check this look out on my last video. Really fun to do. So also, if y'all see me looking to the side, I'm looking at my cat who keep messing with my lights and it's kind of getting on my nerves because she keep knocking stuff over, y'all. I swear cats got no shame. And these ain't even small lights. These small like standing lights. So like what the heck? So foundation. When you think of foundation, what do you think of? A house? You should, because it's the foundation of a house. Just like makeup in a house, the foundation of your house is the foundation of your face. If that makes sense, that's kind of like a good analogy. Foundation of your house is the foundation of your face. Okay, so my foundation, I use 355. That's my color, coconut. And this is another example of 334. My sister uses this one. We're two different colors. You can tell she is pure light skin, but it still doesn't fit her color. And she has a hard time finding her color because she's so light and that is so, she has a really distinct color. I think she found it recently, but you got to go through a lot of foundations and a lot of brands to find your color, y'all. So when you don't have the time to do that, it's something else you can do. You can obviously mix them. All it take is experiment. You could buy a couple, mix them up. So a good tip I would say, if you want to try to get your color, get something that looks like your color and get something that's a little darker, and then you can also get one that's a little lighter. That's the best way to do it. Also, you can also see if one of those match your color, but just like put a little bit on your hand and just mix them up. It takes nothing. Just mix your foundation. Foundation is hard to find, y'all. It's hard to get your perfect skin tone because a lot of brands don't have like every skin tone, unfortunately. It's like a couple of brands that like go a lot of different shades, but it just takes legit science, experiments, and blending. That's all it takes, y'all, mixing up colors to get your right color. So 355 is my color. It's really tan though, that's the thing. So since it's so tan, I mix lighter concealers with mine. I can easily go darken concealers that perfectly match my skin color, which I do have one. But I also do a lighter concealer because it tones out everything on my face. That's what y'all, it's like a whole, like I said, it's a whole science to it. And that's a good thing about concealer too. So this is kind of like a video doing foundation and concealer. Find your perfect colors. We'll just do that. So if your face is too dark with your skin color, let's say you get like a dark concealer, a dark foundation and it's too dark, all you have to do is use a lighter concealer and you do not have to worry because you ended up, when you're doing a foundation, if you're contouring, you're doing dark on the outside of your face as well. You're putting lighter blush on, so that really wouldn't even matter if you got like a too dark color. Now, it's different if you got like your foundation is too light. That's a little different because your concealer and if people bake their face, they set their face with their powder, they're normally using different colors, like lighter colors or the same color. So you don't want to go too light with your foundation. So if you don't know your color, if it looks like your color, I'll say get that one and get one that's a little bit darker than that and just mix them, or just test them out and see which one works and just go lighter with your concealer. You can always play around with this stuff. You don't have to get the exact color, because like 355 might not even be my main color. I know it is because the one under it, like the 356, is way too dark for me. But even if I get 356, I can easily just put the concealer on it because I do lighter powder, I do lighter concealer, and it'll all still blend. I actually might try that one day to show you guys. Now, my sister, this is 334. This is very light. 335 wasn't her color. 333 was too bright, and I think this one was also too bright, and the 335 was like too dark. So her color is very distinct, it's very different, and because lighter skin, I think it's harder to get the color. You just gotta play around with it, and you just gotta try out different brands. Legit, everybody don't have like the best brands. It also depends on the texture. Some people do like matte finishing. Some people do a silky smooth. I use dewy smooth foundation just because I like how smooth it is. And I'm not with matte. There's nothing wrong with matte foundation. I'm just not the biggest fan of matte foundation. I like the dewy smooth so it look natural. So you just have to play around with that, y'all. That's all it is. You don't have to be worried if you get a color too dark. If you don't think it's your color, just play around and add concealer, because to be honest, concealer fixes everything. That's what it does. Concealer fixes all your problems. You wouldn't even know I have dark circles under my eyes, and foundation does not cover all of that. it's only covered once I do my concealer, because concealer is thick and it's covering. It's a full coverage concealer. That's what I do. Use a full coverage concealer for your concealer always, because it covers everything and you don't have to do too much. That's the good thing about makeup, y'all. I love makeup. It's so much you can do with it, and I think that's the fun of it. I really want to play around with different brands. I'm going to do a video soon that I'm gonna like test out like 4 different foundation brands, and I want to see the difference of them, because I never had, it's crazy, y'all might not think this, but I've only used, this is the only foundation I've ever used in my whole life. I only use Maybelline because I'm used to it, and it's like I know that it works. So I want to try Fenty, but I hear it's too watery, and I'm kind of nervous to spend all that money on that foundation. But I might just have to test some out to see. And also, just to show y'all, I'll pick some affordable ones to show you guys, because like makeup also don't have to be so expensive. It also depends, you know, people, they might not have the money to get the best foundation, but like I said, you don't have to get the best. You can use e.l.f. e.l.f. is still good. You just have to work around it. Get a good concealer. You just need the base. That's just the base of your face, y'all. Base of your face, when you put everything else on, if you do everything else, you can easily fix that. Also, you might not even do a full face. You might just put it under your eyes and just get a little powder, and it might work. And you know, do your concealer, y'all. It's like I said, you don't have to do too much. But don't worry, because if you get too dark, just fix it with concealer. If you get too light, just you can do darker. That's all it is. It's legit just playing around, y'all. So with that science experiment, on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. This was just me talking to you guys, girl to girl, girl to guy, friend to friend, whatever you want to call us. So on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at I am Tatiana Green. I be talking too fast, y'all. That's why I be having to cut these videos, because I be like messing up talking too fast. Follow my blog, I am Tatiana Fun. Follow my makeup channel, Makeup with Tatiana. All this Tatiana, y'all. Branding myself. Check out this look at my last video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, loves.